But final round, we get to see a brand new map as well. I think, if I'm guessing this correctly, yeah, I think we see a brand new map that wasn't introduced in basketball. Peach Castle. And we really went from ice rinks with like, yeah, like an ice rink with normal ice skates to at least something doable like concrete for rollerblading to rollerblading on grass. I don't even want to know how this shit works. But Peach's Castle is the final map for Mushroom Cup. And the whole gimmick is the same thing as Toad Park, where there's no goalkeeper. Like, I think there's like a few maps in the game that has a goalkeeper in it. So like Mario Stadium would be one of them because there's no gimmicks in them. I think a couple two later down the line. But the majority of them have like their own gimmick of how to make a goalkeeper, where Toad Park had cones that can be destroyed through normal abuse of like hitting them with yourself, checking them, hitting them with a puck and all that, or hitting them with an item. This one is more dumb. And the reason why I go around the sprinkler system and not just shoot through the gap like some people may be thinking, because that makes sense. Wow, I just did it as soon as I was gonna explain. Basically the sprinkler system counts as a wall, which makes zero sense in the scenario of like what constitutes as a wall. But you just have to go around or wait for the sprinkler system to finish, because it does eventually like stop, and you could just make your shot normally. It's a timer-based thing, so if you do know like when to take your shot when the sprinkler system is not there, that was the thing. But if you do know when to like shoot when the sprinkler system is down, then you could just take the shot. Other than that, like the sprinkler system always goes in the general consensus of whoever has the possession of the puck, you can see them boot up to stop it. Also, it is one of the few maps in the game that has a specific like item for them, which was that blue square. There's like I think Peach Garden, one of them, like one or two maps have a specific like panel for them that equates to their board gimmick, or their rink gimmick. For Peach's Garden, that blue square I ran over turns off the sprinkler system immediately for the side that ran over it. I think for a while as well. So if you see it and you run over it, the sprinkler system will go down, and they have like no goalie to stop them, or no goalie to stop the puck from going in. And it's a beauty all around. But other than that, and more in the sense that if you do get that blue square, you get to stop the whole sprinkler system. It's very cool. Also, like the music here is kind of enjoyable, actually. But other than that, there's nothing else I can say about Peach's Garden, just other than like the whole scenario of like rollerblading through grass, which I don't think that's doable. I do love how like the whole garden was meticulously designed for a hockey rink, where you can still see like the little lines and all that, the little divots they had to make. Because like basically, if I'm like yard work in general, it's very hard to maintain something like this for not like a while, but maintain something like this for a sport, because you see like the well-defined lines, the cut lines for where the face-off would be, where each of these segments would be, and they had to implement a sprinkler system in the middle of the garden for the goalkeeper and all that. I still don't understand that. Good job, Bowser Jr. That water can make the puck go back. Water's like not that strong. I know, like yeah, water is not that strong in the sense of like stopping a projectile from going through it, but it can divert it, and it can dampen dampen water. It can dampen like an impact or something, because with the jet stream, it makes it more possible for you to shoot it off course. And one other thing is that oh shit. One other thing is that having to see this was kind of cool when I first played it, but like made me question why this is working. Because like one thing is that when you like in general, like normal use of grass when it's being like used and abused in sports like baseball, soccer, or football for the international fans, American football, rugby, cricket, golf, like generally like outdoor sports that have you in a field, they're hard to maintain because like they need to be meticulously not designed, but they have to be meticulously maintained so that there's no inconsistencies with everything, so that everything is smooth sailing for all the players. And running on grass is not that hard. I mean, there are some sports that let you use cleats where you can dig into the earth to get more leverage, get more like mileage off each run and all that. But I really can't see that with hockey because of this whole reason that like with hockey, I can't see that because like you have rollerblades, especially with like street hockey style. You have rollerblades, which I don't know if you guys have driven like a bike or rode a bike or a scooter on grass. That is very demanding and very hard on the wheels. You can do it if you're stubborn enough, but more in the sense that it's much more harder to see yourself moving forward in a on grass in general. On like wet floor, sure, I can see a wet floor, but yeah, I don't know, man. I probably just want to put too much emphasis on a good old game from 2010. But you know, I'm literally looking at the recording right now, like the full recording I do for these maps, and I am at 42 minutes, and I'm already on the second period. Man, taking a lot of shots really does increase the timer. Imagine that. Man, no, like the only reason why like Mushroom Cup was like longer and in 2 parts for basketball, it's probably gonna be the exact same thing here for probably either 2 or 3 parts for hockey. It's because of like how it works. Ow. Like it's just long enough and all that. Because like the AI doesn't try its best to get rid of the ball, stop the ball from getting into the goal and all that. Like as you guys saw in Flower Cup and especially in Star Cup, the CPU was trying its hardest to like stop ace shots from basketball, take the ball when necessary, and if anything, some supers were also stopped as well, very easily, which was very cool and made the sport much more entertaining for me. The sport more entertaining in general, and made it much more shorter because you don't see a bunch of shots going in. You don't see a bunch of shots going in all the time to inflate the already inflated timer. But yeah, no. Fuck. Nothing else more I can say. I will say this though, that these are being like recorded way in advance in a way. Like that's what I usually do when I have to record LPs. I try to record these in advance to edit them down, and by the time they're out, I have a surplus of them to release. It's how I've been doing Astral Chain in general, and how I've been doing my LPs for, I think after, no, I think I just did it from like after Mario Party 9's LP. I know that I had a bunch of, I just recorded a bunch of times where I was just waiting for something to happen. So I just took that time to record more footage that to have in my hard drive and just wait for the time where I can edit them. But with Mario Party 9, I just recorded most of them early, but mostly it was like a day recording, edited down to its video, and then released into the mythos that is YouTube. Where other stuff like this, where I can like take a time to see what I'm doing and record these way in advance, especially with like how Flower Cup and Star Cup went for basketball. I recorded those two at the same day, since they were like half an hour each, like a bit over, like 35 and 33, like yeah, 35 and 33 respectively, where it was fun to see that. And other than that, it was just more of a fun scenario. I know one thing I've been doing recently with a couple friends of mine was just, actually, like I bought my friends on Steam like a copy of River City Ransom Underground, because I really do want to play that game. Because I know one of my buddies and me and a buddy of mine went through the entirety of River City Girls 2. And though it was like a very fun game, we both had a blast playing it. One of the major gripes we had with the game was something that me and him would be happy for, especially in goddamn like fighting games and all that, which is rollback netcode. But like how it was implemented in River City Girls 2 was like weird. Where we had like a lot of rollback pickups, especially with me, since I kept getting rollback from beating a lot of enemies into just a downed position, which was dumb. But that's just me. With I think, what was it? River City Ransom Underground. And I think it's like that's delay based, and that's gonna be a weird experience. If I do sit down and record it with them, that'd be cool. But if it does show up in the channel, it does show up. If not, we just made it for fun. Let me just shoot the bomb. I am surprised that cleared the fountain. I really am surprised that cleared the goddamn fountain. Anyway. How much time we got left? 52 seconds? I'm gonna just run around with the puck for a bit. I still am dumbfounded that this water comes to the wall. Really am. Anyway, let's just keep going through this and try to get to the end, because what do you call it? So I do love like the motif of like the Mushroom Cup in its winter form, especially for like yeah, especially like since winter and hockey go together. I do love how the Mushroom Cup looks. I do also want to show you guys how what was it? How the flower, and I know the Star Cup doesn't change that much, but it looks amazing with nighttime, especially like with the blue castle at the end of Star Cup with like the night motif and like the starry sky, it looks not heavenly, but gives me like a bit of the Aurora Borealis vibe. Damn it. God damn it. Oh. Nice. That really worked? Holy shit, man. Why did that work? Why did that work? Anyway, we'll call it. I see that the recording's almost been 50 minutes. I feel like this will be like its own 3-part series. Well, said it before with basketball. Now that we're done with Peach's Castle and hockey, we get it for free play, which is very cool. I still don't understand the grass thing, but I'm gonna just drop it for now. But with that, we are done with the entirety of Mushroom Cup. We have gotten our first trophy towards Mushroom Cup and towards our victory of hockey. Also, every character does have their own like unique flavoring of holding the trophy. So whoever the captain is always grabs the trophy, which is why you always saw Mario grabbing it in basketball. I should probably change it like that. Probably have like the second player be the captain for every trophy animation. Should probably have done that. But with that, we are done with hockey for the first part. Unlocking the Moogle again for hockey, so we get to see her, or them. I do not know the gender for the Moogle. But we get to see them within hockey's tournament mode for the next 2 boards onward. So, next time on Mario Sport Mix, we're going to be going back into hockey for Flower Cup to, well, do more of the tournament. And I do know that the final board or the final rank for hockey is another personal favorite of mine, but it's also really cool. So, no, it's not ice themed. Don't worry about it. It's not a pun. So, with that, Bowser, take us to the end screen real quick, will you?